as a lot of these other players looking to take the gamble and going hot from the start, WBG Spider being one of them. Yet again, no armor off the rip for him here. Hopefully he can find some very soon. He does not want to find himself into a similar situation that he did going into game number 4. DRG's Fong able to find a white wife beater to put on for himself as we get things rolling. XCG's Wang Liang going to pick up an early elimination onto JDG's Verse, as that's going to be our first blood of the game. WBG Spider with the white shirt on the back. Alliance's Frostivus again out in this zone all by himself here is going to have the pick of the litter in terms of the loot in that gold zone because nobody spawned anywhere near him. WBG Spider back on the pistol staff combo, this kind of being his favorite combo. I don't think he sees CDY, just crouched, chilling up there as he slides through here. WBG Spider wanting it to keep the game moving. KLA is T225 with purple armor off the rip here and a blue fan in a really good situation, I think, to take this fight potentially with the Sheol. Wang Liang again with our first blood now on the receiving end. It was going to catch a massive parry onto KLA's T225. T225 trying to come back, pick up the fan here. Will return the favor with a massive parry onto Wang Liang. Picks up the purple katana here to immediately turn on to Wang Liang, trying to keep up, looking for those musket shots as well. Ooh, we are going to see that bloom back here, and Wang feeling forced to come back and take it. Oh my goodness, T225 going to take some huge hits there from the charged pulse sword, trying to come in here. Look where it finds a massive parry onto Wang Liang. Wants to go for the follow-up. He's going to try to take it all here. Wang Liang goes for the F. He swaps to the cannon, and he picks up the elimination. T225 going to be heading back to the Soul Altar.
Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, game 8 is becoming more and more probable. This is very upsetting as we are taking a look now. OUG's Mike, full force, full court press, as Mike has the most to lose and the most to gain from playing well in this game. They're going to see Railgun go out in the kill feed here. Wolf CDY picking up his second kill of the game, already popping off, as we're going to see OUG's Mike trying to go for the pot, is going to be unable to get it here, as Frostivus just giving a very, very, very aggressive push onto OUG's Mike. We are seeing a third party come in, and JL's AS just absolutely ruining Frostivus's chase on to Mike, allowing him to get away and go for the reset here. That one clank destroying all of Frostivus's momentum here. Unfortunate for him. Mike is going to remain into this game. Very, very frustrating at this point. Everybody on the tips of their toes trying to come away with the victory this game. KLA's TT25 already used his first life, trying to scale back up into this lobby here. Gray armor right now at a little bit of a disadvantage, going to try and scale up their loot and get back into this game as quick as possible. OUG's Mike back into the fight with AS and Frostivus. Frostivus wanting to put pressure onto AS, knowing that his ult has been invested. So he's got a better chance of fighting against AS than he does against Mike, but Frostivus going extremely low here. Purple Dual Blades putting in a lot of work. Mike trying to go for those Dragon's Rust into the Nejas from that spear, but is unable to come away with any damage there. Frostivus just trying to create some space with the Halberds, is able to get a little bit of connection on that charged LMB, but he's going to get uppercutted into the air by OUG's Mike, and now it's a big problem for him here. He's going to be able to get that grab on top of... oh my goodness. On top of JL's AS, but OUG's Mike able to come in with a crazy scale rush and pick up his first elimination of the game. Now focusing his attacks onto JL's AS here. And our top players unable to put any points on the board as this game's starting. OUG's Mike already trying to go for his second kill.
Yeah, Mike coming in here will pop the ultimate. I don't think there's anything AS can really do. Yeah, as soon as that V connects, it is just over. And OG's Mike going to be moving up yet another point, and that's going to put him into the 30-point threshold. Now he's got to keep T225, WPG Spider, Fong, or Frostivus from finding an MVP if he has any hope of taking this bi-weekly solos championship here for bi-weekly 3. DRG's Fong down below, WBG Spider heading up here into Celestra. Sees that Wang Liang is looking to turn onto this. Justina coming in there to the Sheol. Fight kind of favored for Spider in terms of abilities, but the armor advantage is going to be on Wang Liang. WBG Spider trying to keep it going. Wang Liang really does not want to take this fight. He's just going to keep trying to break ankles here. Spider coming over the top, waiting to see if he can figure out where Wang Liang is going to take it to look to break these ankles. We're going to see the scale rush there. Wang Liang going to opt to break away here. Doesn't opt to go for the damage. He's got most of that reset as we cut over to KLA's TT25. OUG's Mike fighting in the zone here. TT25 in a really good situation. EWG's Arano, though, will pick up the elimination onto Mike. And now TT25 just needs to break away from this. Locked into the zone here. We will see that Takeda shove coming through. Arano, though, on the receiving end of the Tiger's Claw, will eat that first V ultimate. Arano trying to go into the zone here. Oh my goodness, TT25 is going to find the second connection here. The healing giving him a huge advantage into this fight. Looking to come in, he's going to find the claws, force out the lovely push there. The shove not going to give it all to him, though. TT25 is going to get the damage reduction off of the F, keeping things going. You just need to find another hit or let the zone do the work, and the zone does indeed do the work. TT25, unfortunately, though, can't afford to leave the Soul Bloom behind because of how low he is and how deep in the zone he is. He's going to need to take that Soul Bloom so he doesn't have that safety net in the back pocket. But TT25 keeping the dream alive here for himself. WBG Spider just chilling as we wait for these first set of Realm Yangs to come in, because Zone 1 is about to be completely collapsed onto Zone 2.
We've finally got one of our players on the board, but if you're taking a look at that circle over there, OUG's Mike looks like he's ready to start griefing here on to KLA's TT25. Full weakness, only 4 pots left. Needs to get into this zone, but Mike is just waiting in the wings, ready for KLA to come out of this zone. If he is able to get into this Yang, look at this. Mike is just trying to grief, doesn't even want this realm, just wants TT25 out of this game. Probably is guessed by the fighting styles. He knows it's him, and he's forced to not take this realm of Yang. OUG's Mike doing a very phenomenal job at preventing KLA's TT25 from getting into that realm, and he's going to be facing against Wolf CDY. It's going to be a very interesting realm, Tarka versus the Akos there, as we're going to see Akos is being called better Tarka. But speaking of Realm of Yang here, ladies and gentlemen, WBG Spider versus Bowda's Action here. Justina v Tessa, as we are going to see the charm come out. Action getting the hit prio, but ends up messing up the combo a little bit here, going for the overhold here, tries to go for it again, gets the trigger block, sends the trigger shot out here. We are going to see that other charm hit, though, going for the freeze now. They are going to just try and get that charm back, but they do not get it here. Little misplay from Spider, going back around, bringing it up, but we are going to see that full meter dump coming out here now. Oh my goodness, the F ability saving Bowda's Action here. Spider with a sliver of health remaining, trying to get that LMB prio, but is going to get a huge parry. Bowda's Action going down, and Spider bringing the fight back around, picking up his first kill of the game, getting purple armor, Vermilion's Bird Might, and gold dual halberds. Absolutely dominating.
I feel like we're back to the 30-point threshold race yet again, and Mike unfortunately actually loses his Realm of Yang to CDY, and I don't think Mike has a Bloom stashed anywhere. So this is going to be a very interesting turn of events for OUG's Mike. DRG's Fong on the outside here. The only one, or no, sorry, not the only one. The 2 of them still need to pick up some eliminations, but both T225 and Spider with an elimination of their belt. Oh no, Mike, I misspoke, does have a Bloom out in the zone here, so he's going to keep his game alive here. How could I ever think that OUG's Mike doesn't have a Bloom stashed if he's going to the Realm of Yang? What am I thinking? I'm absolutely crazy. Mike's got purple armors and soul blooms coming out of his ears.
It was fair enough to think that he didn't have the Bloom Sash, because he was fighting KLA's T225 in the Storm, and he ate one of his blooms from the early game, but KLA wasn't able to eat that Soul Bloom because that was from his body when Mike killed T225 earlier in the game. So, taking a look now, though, speaking of T225, he is going to be fighting against Bowda's Action here, able to knock him back, but we are going to see that staff combo come out. T225 hopping into that ultimate, does want this kill pretty badly, misses the first Tiger Splash, as we are going to see trying to go again and again. Action getting dangerously low here, is going to try and scale rush away, uses that F ability to knock him back. Ultimate coming out again. We are going to see him getting his soul back from the Tessa charm pretty quickly here, and it is going to take this fight into the storm here. Bada action dangerously low here. Bow shots coming out. 1 HP and a dream gets knocked back, and the bow shot from T225 eliminating Bada's action. T225 now on 2 kills. Fung picking up his first one here and eliminating JLAS completely from the game, leaving this Soul Bloom here as well. He is going to be able to join the next Realm of Yang. Frostivus as well, completely eliminated. Very unfortunate for that to be happening as well. Oh my goodness, OUG's Mike, full court press onto Spider here. Goes for that overhold, was going to get parried, so he's going to cancel it out here, trying to back off. He does have Vermilion's Bird Mite, so he will be able to continue in this game, even if he goes out here. He gives the kill to CDY. Not giving it to Mike is probably one of his best options here, though. But CDY on 5 kills here, ladies and gentlemen. OUG's Mike getting dangerously low. This could be in trouble for him. Mike is going to go down and gets fully eliminated. Oh, my goodness. No more Mike grief. I'm so happy.
Oh, my goodness. Unfortunate for OUG's Mike here, but he does cross the threshold. Very important. Spider comes back and picks up the elimination onto Wang Liang as well coming in. That's going to be Spider's second elimination. The problem is going to be Will CDY here, who's off to a tear on Tarka G. And ladies and gentlemen, you know how that goes. Unfortunately, huge parry, but Spider able to tap dodge away as the parry's not on him and clutch it out from the side. And I think, our boy CDY does have... was he still there? Did he still have the buff?
Vermilion's Bird Mite. Yes,
Okay, he gets it in the very last second. He's able to get that Vermilion Birds off. Will still be into this lobby. And again, when Will CDY is on a tear here on Tarka, it's pretty hard to slow him down. This could be potential for us going to game number 8, but WBG Spider on triple eliminations is setting himself up for success right now as he continues to pressure these eliminations inside Celestra. DRG Fong going to join the number of players here inside Celestra looking to hunt down some of these eliminations. We will see the pot being successfully gotten off here by JDG's verse, but Fong immediately going to no diff. He says, go ahead, you can get it, and I'm just going to make it go away instantly. JDG's verse just trying to keep the game alive. Fong going to back away, look for a couple of crucial resources for himself here as he knows this zone's going to be clapped onto soon, so he wants to make sure he gets the most out of being inside. Celestra is going to back away and stop full committing to that fight as he comes to loot what is left here inside Celestra before the zone collapses. He's going to see WBG Spider on the outside. Not quite sure if he wants to pressure onto that just yet. He will head this direction, though. I do believe Wolf CDY are going to be on this side as well as we get ready to set up for our second Realm of Yang. Zone 2 almost completely collapsed down on to Zone 3. Fong really wanting to head into this. Many of these players desperately wanting to go in. I know T225, Spider, and Fong all want to find their way in, and T225 going to move way across the side of the map here and find himself an isolated portal. He's definitely going to be matching that E to go straight in, and it's going to be him versus DRG's Fong.
Oh my goodness, DRG's Fong and KLA's T225 facing off against each other. The winner of this is going to be one step closer to getting that MVP for the winning in game number 7. Wolves CDY, it also made it into the Realm of Yang, so if they do get the victory against TE's Railgun, it is going to be huge for them. 6 kills on the board if they end up becoming successful there. KLA's T225, purple dual halberds in hand, trying to go for that martial artist Jade as you see it come out there. DRG's Fung trying to make a play, blue dagger in hand, always playing with the dagger. Tries to go for a pot reset here, is going to get parried, stolen quickly, Pride's fall, oh my goodness! T225 getting absolutely blitzed right now, bringing out the purple fan to try and make something happen. Absolutely insane from DRG's Fung. Jumping F1 there as well. We're going to see the ultimate coming out from T225. Fung waiting to toss that ult as well. We're going to see a bit of health gained back by KLA's T225. 22 seconds left here. Fung now bringing out the ult of his own. Misses the first pounce. We're going to see him getting hit the second time around. This is going to be very upsetting for him. The Mortal Defiance Jade coming out. Oh my goodness. From the back pocket, the F1 getting released by KLA's T225, tries to get the grapple combo off. DRG's Fung in a way better standing here, and the 1-2 to secure it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just so frustrating. Now they're tied for kills, and Railgun dies, so Wolves have 6 kills, and we're gonna go to game 8.
It's not completely locked in stone just yet. There are still 6 players alive in the lobby, but oh my goodness, the WBG Spider's on 3 eliminations. He's not
7
that
kills.
far. Okay, well, GG. Wolves. Again, I said this when he gets on a tear on Tarka, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like we are probably gonna head to game number 8, given the state of it. Time will tell. Okay, ladies, T225 with the bloom stashed though. Coming back in, Fong, super happy he had that Mortal Defiance in the back pocket. Not happy about it being popped in the Realm of Yang though. I'll tell you that much. I would feel so bad about that being not only how I win that, but having to come out of the Realm of Yang and not having that as a safety net when things start to turn sideways here. CDY, 7 eliminations under his belt here. Oh my goodness, he still has ult and F as well. These players need to target him out of the lobby if they want to have any chance of taking the MVP away here. And it looks like Verse and Wang Liang trying to target out Wolves CDY, as we see a huge scale rush being connected onto him from the pole sword there from DRG's Fong, who looking to come in with that legendary pole sword, trying to lock down some huge damage there onto CDY. CDY gonna get parried out here by JDG's. Gonna pop the ultimate here. I would expect the no ult zone gonna be coming into play very soon. There we go. Wolves gonna lose out on the ultimate, and the hunt is on. WBG Spider coming in with the legendary dual blades. Is gonna be forced to pop the F here as every player in the lobby turns on to Wolves CDY. That ult getting ended there by the no ult zone. Pretty bad for CDY here. He's on the backside, 61% to ult. He's got to keep it dodging through the no ult zone here. We're going to see the Akos F invested immediately. DRG's Fong coming in, but going to be turned onto by the charged RMB off of the dual halberds, not once but twice. GDG verse holding the scale rush, looking to go in, but CDY going to break away before he gets the opportunity to. CDY giving everybody the runaround here, trying to keep his game alive, and he's going to break away and get the full reset, 70% ult charge, and he's just going to go ahead and leave. He says, I don't want anything to do with this. As we cut to some words from JL's Dao Hue.
There's 5 of you. You guys, come on, take him out. There, my goodness. DRG's Fung is going to take away half of his armor. He can take huge parry on the CDY, but then parry punish. Oh my goodness. And there he goes. He's out of the game, ladies and gentlemen. DRG's Fung taking a lot of damage now, as we are going to see JD's Verse actually picking up the kill there, as DRG's Fung now getting focused on by the entire lobby. It is now Spider coming in close, trying to come away with this kill, but JDG's Verse, no! JDG's Verse picking, oh my goodness, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to game 8. We are going to game 8. I am about to have a mental breakdown.
Don't sound so sad. That's crazy hype. I'm super excited. We haven't seen game 8 in solos yet. We're gonna see some crazy hero picks coming in.
I was just so excited for my boy Spider to be putting up records, doing the impossible, and then they did the exact opposite. XTG's Wang Liang. Regardless of how this is going, it's been an incredible game so far. Like, the 2 kills that get stolen are by the bottom placed player, JDG's Verse, still giving it his absolute all, trying to grief these top players. Oh my goodness. I think Spider is going to have to kill. The only way that this happens is Spider kills all 3 of the other players and gets a first place, right? If you're doing the quick map?
If he picks up all 3 eliminations and takes first place, he can walk away the MVP. So it's not guaranteed we're going to game 8 yet, but it's WBG Spider. The man, the myth, the legend, as we can see JDG's Verse and XCG's Wang Liang going head to head here. Some pistol shots coming in from the side as well. I'm not sure where Spider is exactly. I think this Bane going to be separating him from this fight, but he needs to come in and find that third party potential here. Wang Liang and Verse just trading grapples off of each other here. Wang Liang had found some pistol shots. Verse going to find the full reset. Wang Liang prioritizing picking up some loot there from the boxes. Verse going to skirt the edge here of the Bane, coming to do a little bit of shopping while he has the opportunity to turn that sword there into a katana. The hang sword for the katana here. Very, very interesting choice from JDG's Verse. We're going to see now Wang Liang on the upper side here. The two Sheols not really wanting to trade too many blows here. Wang Liang wants the high ground here, but he sees Verse take it, decides he's just going to back away from it. Verse continuing just to cut him off everywhere he goes. He's really just keeping Wang Liang locked into the worst position as possible here. I like the positioning here from Verse. He's not having to trade blows with Wang Liang and potentially waste resources, but what he is doing is positioning Wang Liang to a worse and worse position for himself. As we cut back to that Rumble Yang where it was Wolves versus Railgun. In order to see Wolves here going to take the F there, looking to come in a huge tap dodge. Railgun really in control of this fight for just a second here. Oh my goodness, looks to come in. Wolves in a bad position here. He's going to find control of the fight. Going to go for the uppercut. Going to go for the Raw Dragon into the Infinite, knowing that Railgun doesn't have a way to get out because he is on the F2. And Wolves CDY clutching out that Realm of Yangs. We cut back to WBG Spider. Taking a, do believe, a cannon shot there, but going to find the full reset as he looks to go airborne here. A couple of resources at top side if somebody needs them. WBG Spider keeping it on the back foot here as we're going to see these players play Ring Around the Rosie here. Ring Around the Ballista Tower, my favorite game in the world, Seb.
And I love to be the one to say, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Ballista Watch. I'm your host and caster, and we are watching the Ballista. Everyone playing around the side of this. And yeah, it was an interesting choice from JDG's Verse to switch that to a katana, being that Hung Sword has just been so much more favored. But then you see him go for a blue charge, and you realize he does have that Soul Slash, Soul Jade, which could be very lethal for him here. We're taking a look at another little replay. Frostivus versus CDY. A little bit of an ulti fight going on here earlier in the game. And Frostivus did, I'm pretty sure, end up picking up this kill, which means that CDY had to have dropped this somehow? Or no, CDY did pick up the kill. As we are seeing Verse take a lot of damage from T225 here. Spider gonna hit the Tuna, backing away just in time as KLA's T225 trying to get this elimination onto JDG's Verse. It's gonna be very difficult for T225 to come away with this win. I don't think it's at all possible for that to take place, but you know, things can happen if you have hope, ladies and gentlemen. As we are seeing, the gold armor is disappeared as well. It looks like Verse had to do the armor swap, and Wang Liang is gonna get 1-2'd on into the 1-2-3. Spider getting active. If he gets this kill here, Shayel ult is gonna be invested to get away. Wang Liang is going to be able to run away from this. He does have the Shayel ult invested though. Goes to the blue armor swap. Is going to try and go for a bit of a pot here. Tries to get out. Does have half the timer away on his ultimate though. And oh my goodness, Spider was so close to coming away with the kill. And Wang Liang, this is actually going to work out really well into his favor, as he's going to be able to pick up that gold armor and get the full gold armor reset almost, giving him a huge advantage into the rest of this fight, especially since he dumped his ultimate so early. He is going to love having that gold armor.
Yeah, gold armor is going to be really clutch there for Wang Liang as we see JDG's Verse here starting to be on the receiving end of so many of these range shots, trying to turn on to T225, maybe apply some pressure there, but Verse just continuing to be shot in the back by who I do believe to be WBG Spider. The cannon shots coming in as well. Verse going to feel forced to pop the ultimate here, and if Spider just continues to play the range game here, he could easily pick up this elimination. There it is, on to Verse. Spider with the elimination. He needs at least one more, and a first place finish, I do believe, might just clutch it out over Wolves CDY, but I'm not sure. Time will tell. WBG Spider goes to 4, ladies and gentlemen, with 3 players left remaining in the lobby, and Spider does it without investing his F or ultimate. We are zone 6, getting ready to collapse onto zone 7 in the next 54 seconds.
If you take a look, you can see the scores that they had, the total points before this game, and then the plus, and whatever number is after that is how many points they're getting in this game. Right now, Wolves CDY, even though he went out super early, getting those 7 kills is on 9.4 points. WBG Spider is on 6.7. So Spider getting 1 more kill and finishing first. He's going to get those extra placement points. He's going to get that extra multiplier from placing in the top spot. that could give him the edge he needs to pass that 9.4 point threshold. But KLA's T225 just wants to take it away from him here, as WBG Spider getting dangerously low out of his shield here. Still has a decent amount of health left, but is going to want to go for a reset really quickly. But KLA's T225 is not going to want to let that happen. They are focusing on him pretty quickly here now. And this is unfortunate. The one player we didn't want focused is going to be going out pretty quickly here. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. This is no good.
If T225 can take both of these eliminations in first place, I think he gets it.
Nope.
But it's Wang Liang. Looks like we're going to be heading into game 8, ladies and gentlemen. Wang Liang with 9 points under his belt as well. T225 trying to come in and just clutch this out. He wants to have as big a gap as he can heading into game 8, because it might go down to points. Wang Liang getting parried by T225. Absolutely huge here, as T225 just takes massive control of this situation. Wang Liang not quite to his ultimate just yet. 3% to get there. It looks like T225 trying to go in for the Martial Soul Jade, not quite finding it just yet. The F going to be invested by Wang Liang, but T225 immediately going to pop for the ultimate here, going in for the Tiger Leap. Gonna miss the V, of course, because of the ult here, but keeping the pressure up onto Wang Liang, just trying to get those blocks out as soon as possible. There we go. I do believe Wang Liang, no blocks left in the tank, so T225 just gonna take control of this entire situation. Wang Liang getting a little bit of a heal there. The F going to come out and send T225 into the zone, but T225 going to try to keep it going here. Will find control of the neutral. Not quite going to pick up the elimination just yet. Wang Liang goes so low, goes for the parry, going to get the whip, but no punishing from T225. T225 just needs a single more hit, but the R&B off of the legendary staff. This might be it. He just needs to find one more clank, ladies and gentlemen. It could be T225. Oh my goodness.
No, oh my goodness.
And Wang Liang finds it, ladies and gentlemen.